Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome to episode number 20. Can you believe it? It's been over 20 weeks now. Episode number 20 of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. Headed into the 2029 season. I'm calling this one the final push. Because although, who knows, it's hard to say when the series is wrapping up, when we'll be able to get that World Series. I do say it's the final push because Ian Happ, his final year. Gary De Silva, he wants $35 million next year. We'll see what happens. We have other guys on expiring deals like Andy Rodriguez, Andrew Benintendi. It is the final push with this core. We've been saying that for the last couple of years, and we've been exchanging some pieces. But I think knowing that at the very least Ian Happ is gone next year unless there's some major changes, that really changes our mentality because he's on a $90 million deal. He's going to be wanting to get paid way more. This is the final year of him, I would think. So this is the final push here in Pittsburgh, along with the fact that this series will be wrapping up sooner rather than later, whether we like it or not. Welcome to Dexter, Slim, Jonas, Hobbsy, Dabrowski-Ego, Dataverse, Pittsburgh Nation. Here we go. So if you're watching after we've already gone live, as per usual, you can jump ahead to the 5-minute mark up in the top left corner, and that is when we will start the episode. Juice, long time no see. Not going to be long. I have work in just over 4 hours. Saw a notification. I had to say, well, thank you, Juice. I know it's, 7 o'clock here. So what? Is it 11 p.m. there? Is it 11 p.m.? No, sorry. What am I saying? If it would be 5, it would be 1 a.m., right? I believe it, yeah. And if you're up in 4, oh, Juice, get to bed, buddy. Well, thanks for dropping by and saying hi, though. Doggy, welcome aboard. So, as per usual, we'll get going at the 5-minute mark. Until then, we'll just start welcoming everybody in. I'll give a recap of where we've been in the series. If you're joining us and it's somewhere in the halfway point, you haven't been here along for the ride, I will give you a recap of where we've been and where we are going. And during the offseason, we changed our approach. We really changed up the bullpen. As you can see, the relief pitching is pretty much all new. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Gotcha. So it's 7 hours ahead. Right? So 5, 6, yeah, it'll be 7. Gotcha. Jeremy, welcome, buddy. So this is night number 2 of 3. We streamed last night, we're streaming tonight, and we're streaming tomorrow. The annual fundraiser here on the channel with NHL 24 on the way. Some extremely generous donations yesterday, which got us over the goal for NHL 24. Now we continue the rest of the fundraising for the rest of the year ahead. So this is night 2 of 3 consecutive streams right here. Basically, this team is great in the regular season, but they always choke. Well, actually, not as much of the... that hasn't been the case last year. That wasn't the case last year, as we only won like 85 games, as opposed to winning over 100 for 2 or 3 years before that. So, if you're joining us, if you're not, we're a bit more than we usually are for MLB. Maybe some people coming in from last night. If you're just joining us, I'll give a recap of where we are in this series. If you're not a big baseball person or anything else, I will give you a little recap and situate you accordingly so that we can get this 2029 season underway. This is going to be year number 7? Yeah, it's going to be year number 7 now. So it's been a great 6 years so far. We've had great regular season success. We've had ridiculous awards and individual performances. But when it comes to the postseason, we have been horrible. We have won... Well, I won't say the numbers yet. We'll start in just a minute. I'll just put send out the tweet, and then we'll be good to go. So leave a like for some good luck if you haven't yet. And we'll get started in just about a minute's time. Hope you've all had a lovely Thursday as we're heading into the end of the week here. Friday coming up. David choked. No, we can never live that one down, that's for sure. We are live with the 2029 season, year number 7, with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Night 2 out of 3 of our annual... Night number 2... I'll just say night number 2 of 3 of consecutive streams. There we go. Winning 111 games. Yeah, we choked it there. That was very unfortunate. It's been the pitching, though. It's really been the pitching, unfortunately. All right, Cheating Heel, welcome aboard. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the 5-minute mark. Let's get this party started. So here is where we are as a Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. Coming into this series, the Pirates had lots of issues, right? Yes, agree there, Hobbsy. The Pirates had only 17 postseason appearances and 5 World Series titles over 141 years of history. Not to mention only 3 postseason appearances in the last 30 years when we had taken over. Since then, we have made the postseason in the last 5 consecutive years. We won 76 games, missed the postseason, then we won 94, 99, 105, 111, last year 86, but we've made it to the postseason for 5 straight years, and we've won the NL Central 3 times as well. In the postseason, however, we have only won 2 postseason series out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 2-5 in postseason series. 2-5. We've only won 2 series over 5 years. So we've won tons of Gold Gloves, tons of Silver Sluggers, Hank Aaron Awards, NL MVP, NL Rookie of the Years, NL batting titles, NL Cy Youngs. We've been doing crazy things. Unheard of regular season success. Unparalleled. But here we are now, and time is ticking. Brian Reynolds is 34 years old. Ian Happ, 34 years old. Josh Rojas, 34 years old as well. Dom, good to hear from you, buddy. How was the day? It was a very, very busy day. I mentioned, did I mention the Discord server? Not really, eh? My part-time work became full-time work, but I want to say it's more than full-time because it is more work than I've ever done in my professional career so far. So it's been extremely busy, but it's work. So I appreciate you asking, Dom. We have our new closing pitcher in Felix Bautista, also 33. The average age of the team is, on the older side. Clark Schmidt, 33. Jonathan Hernandez, 32. Gary DeSilva, though, is our guy, 24 years old, 99 overall, back-to-back NL Cy Youngs for him. Hopefully he can continue the pace that he has been on. He had, how many quality starts last year? 24. Crazy. Last few years, between 23 and 25. So all that comes together to make a very good team. O'Neal Cruz, he's 30 now. Ke'Bryan Hayes, he's 32. These young guys for the real-world Pittsburgh Pirates, they're getting older. Tamar Johnson, one of the youngest guys, he's 24. Pete Alonso, he's 34 now. We've had him 1, 2, 3, 4. It's his 5th season here with Pittsburgh. 34. So all that to say, this is the final push for this squad. I don't know if we're going to go through a huge rebuild and do multiple seasons. Maybe I'll do like a big wrap-up, like a few seasons in one episode type of thing. But for live streams, we are definitely wrapping up this series in the very near future. So in this episode, we're going to be going through the entire year number 7, 2029 season. We don't have anything really to do at the moment. We took care of it in the offseason. In the offseason, we went out and signed... where is he? Well, actually, no, we re-signed... For the batters, we only re-signed these people, eh? So we had Grissom re-signed, Ramirez re-signed, Isbell re-signed, Parada re-signed. Yeah. When it came to the pitchers, though, it was an overhaul. Gary DeSilva still our ace. Shane Baz came back. Edgar Hernandez is in the rotation full-time now. Quinn Priester full-time. Brennan Malone versus Andreas Enriquez. We'll see who gets that last spot. Zach Wheeler in here as a veteran long relief guy. But Schmidt, Hernandez, Alzolay, all new mid-relief pitchers for us. Antonio Ramirez in the system. He's going to get his pretty much his MLB debut. Last season, he appeared in 4 games and 5 innings, but he'll be a full-time setup, with Felix Bautista being our full-time closer. Did you hear Mitchell? I don't know what that is. Is that something of wrestling? I don't know. Damn, I'm thinking of somebody else. But no, I don't know who that is, Doggy. You have to remind me. So I think our lineup's set. We'll have questions throughout the season for sure on who's getting traded and who is kind of just lacking behind. Oh, what am I saying? That's Dumbledore, right? I was way off. Yeah, Dumbledore, the actor who played Dumbledore in Harry Potter, correct? Yeah, I think it was 82 I saw. Unfortunate. I'm not a Harry Potter guy, but iconic actor. I think the lineup will stay as it's been. We set it up last time, so we'll keep it like that. And I don't think there's much else to say, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get this season on the road here. We lost 10-6 against the Rays. They need AAA pitchers down there. Let's just make sure the roster. Yeah, we have a lot of guys who had to go on waivers, so we'll see make sure they clear, and then we'll be able to set up the roster a little bit better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relief pitchers. They'll get more momentarily once these guys clear waivers. So Escalona, I guess I'll put him in AAA just for the moment. Can I go ahead and sim a day now? Minimum number of AAA. Oh my goodness. Relief pitchers. Teddy Landrum. Okay, I'll put in AAA for a second. What is wrong with this menu? AAA. Yeah, for sure. Look at all the top prospects here, right? So using them to make some moves at the deadline would probably be some. Oh my goodness. Would probably be something that we want to consider doing. How many pitchers do they need in AAA? What do you need in AAA? You don't have enough pitchers? Oh my goodness. Rosters. Cameron. AAA. Yeah, look at all those top prospects. Ridiculous. Now? Not minimum number of position players. Okay. Apologies. I'm so close to just hitting autofix. But that would really mess us up. Roster. Position players. What do you need? What do you need in AAA, guys? Come on. Let's just put Villafuerte and Alvarez. Villafuerte, Alvarez. Now there's not enough in AA, right? Oh my goodness. I just need the guys on waivers to get sent down. That's why. Okay. Auto-fix the lineups. And here we are. Okay, so let's start the episode finally. Sorry about that. Let's start the episode. We started off with a 10-6 loss to kick off the season. We'll now be playing against the Rays once again. We have a lot of history with them. Big pitching matchup here. Former Pirate versus former Ray. Flaherty versus Baz. So here we go. Let's get this first game of the episode kicked off, and then we'll do mostly simulation, though, in this episode, as I don't want it to last a couple hours. I want to get through it. I got to get to sleep, but I'm excited to see where we get. So, first inning, let's go through it. Let's see. Second inning, all right. 2 runs for the Rays. Third inning, there's a run for us. Fourth inning, fifth inning. So, all right, top of the sixth now. We're down 2-1. Leadoff double, ground out, sack bunt over to third. Kyle Tucker walks. Wander Franco. I'll keep Baz in for this one. Fielder's choice, very nice. All right, Ian Happ doubles. There we go. Reynolds strikes out. Alonso strikes out. Cruz flies out. Great. All right, Baz are coming out. 4. Let's go Clark Schmidt. Schmidt did not look good when he came in last time, but hopefully now we can get something going here. Ground out, strike out, ground out. Thank you. Bottom of the 7th, Tamar Johnson strikes out. Parada grounds out. Isbell grounds out. Of course he does. Ground out, single, 2-run home run. Love to see it. 2 outs, and we give up a single and a 2-run home run. There you go, buddy. Well done. Alzolay gives up a double. Runner thrown out at home. Thank goodness. Flaherty, of course, he's up to a 93 overall now. We couldn't afford to sign him. That's why we had to trade him away. Oh, my goodness. Okay, ground out, strike out, fly out, of course. Brock Jones will walk. Stolen base, of course. Ground out, strike out, strike out. Bottom of the 9th, all comes down to this, down by 3 runs. Reynolds, pitching change. Reynolds will ground out. Alonso hit by pitch. Cruz strikes out, and here it is, ground out. Great, 4-1 loss. I really don't want to be a team that's just grasping onto history and trying to keep the good old days of a couple of years ago alive. We gotta make this year count. All right, so when it comes to the scouting assignments, I'm not going to spend as much time this season as well. It's really going to be discover for a few and then scout position for a few instead of scout prospect at all, really. So we're going to go, we have so many pitchers. Let's go outfielders, eh? Outfield international. Discover outfield central, and I suppose outfield east or something. No, I'm not here for a blow-up. We're here to wrap up what this core has been giving us. Okay, did those guys go through waivers yet? Like Weiss and AAA? Okay, good, finally. Now I gotta send the guys that I put in AAA down to AA. Okay. AAA roster, we had said... Oh my goodness, I hate how much of these little things you have to do. Landrum, let's go down to AA. Okay, yeah, he was there. All these A pitchers in AA, that's a lot. Relief pitchers, I think this was how it was. Starting pitchers, I put one of them up in, yeah, Cameron down in AA. There you go. Is that it? I know, I put a couple position players, though. Who were those 2 position players in AAA I'd sent up who were actually in AA? Come on. Yeah, AAA. There were 2 guys I'd sent up. Was it No, it wasn't Castro. Villafuerte was one of Villafuerte. AA. And what's the other one as a position player? Was it Alvarez? No. There was one other position player that we had sent down. Could it have been Alvarez? Or Velasquez? No, it has to be a position player. Castro. Do they have enough position players even? Let's just see what happens if we try to sim a day. Okay, autofix lineups. 6-3 win in the calendar. Very good. Quinn Priester out 1 to 2 months, fractured hand. Oh my goodness. And Isbell. Whoa, come on! Back-to-back 1 to 2 month injuries for our MLB squad. Oh, I just can't catch a break. What position was that? Right field? Okay, Benintendi gets to be a full-timer now. That was not good. Isbell's good, so that's going to hurt. Benintendi will be a full-timer. Unless Ramirez comes in. Ramirez is very good as well. It'll be between Benintendi and Ramirez. Let's see who runs with it. We'll see. Benintendi will be a full-timer. He's playing every day now. Do we want to call somebody up? 24 guys. We had too many bats anyways. Do we want to call somebody up, though, for the extra bats? No, not yet. 20. Can I roll as 24, please? Not a valid pitching rotation. Oh, yeah, I didn't do the pitcher. Sorry. Pitching rotation. So that means Enriquez will get his chance in the rotation now. Enriquez, Brennan Malone. Yeah, that's how we'll roll. With Zach Wheeler being in there as long relief. Should I sign a long relief pitcher? Anyone in free agency? Victor Castilla. 23 years old. That's actually not bad. Blake Snell. Maybe I'm looking at like a veteran here. Blake Snell, terrible simulation numbers. Kevin Gausman. Come on. Kevin Gausman. Not bad. He still has the break at 97. Domingo. Kevin Gausman. Does he want to do 1 year? 1 year, $2.3 million. We don't have enough money for that. What are you saying? Jameson. We go for Jameson. Maybe Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray, a little depth pitching right there. Noah Syndergaard. 3.77 ERA there. John Means. What does John Means want? 2.1 million? Nope. Syndergaard wants 2 million. No, still too much. Actually, no, I could do it, I think. 1 year, 2 million? All right, great. So Noah Syndergaard will be depth until we trade him when we get our pitchers back. There you go. Congrats. You made it, Noah Syndergaard. Long relief with Zach Wheeler. He'll just be there in case we need somebody for the next little bit. Pirates have 41 players on their 41. Oh, I'm pulling my hair out, ladies and gentlemen. G-Man. No, I gotta keep him on the 40-man for the playoffs. I know, in free agency, it's crazy. Okay, forget it. Noah Syndergaard. Remove him from the 40-man. And he's not even there. Forget it. We'll play without him. And what? Zach Wheeler out 1 to 2 months? 3 consecutive 1 to 2 month injuries. We had like none last year. 3 consecutive injuries of 1 to 2 months in duration. Oh my, no. No, this is impossible. This is impossible. This isn't possible. O'Neal Cruz 1 to 2 months. This isn't possible. How is this happening? What is going on? This is not possible. 6-3. This is not possible. How? That is the wildest segment of injuries that I've ever seen. Whoa! Whoa, man! Brian Hayes, you're gonna bat 5th. If this isn't a sign that we need to change, I don't know what is. Nick Gonzalez, can you go shortstop? this is off topic. If there are 14 ranked that are going to be on your for franchise, no, I don't know yet. I'll take suggestions. And poll made from there, Tim. Kronos, we got 4 consecutive players in 2 games. We got 4 1 to 2 month injuries. Can we restart the sim? That's what I want to do. If we get a few more, I'm restarting the sim because there's some sort of glitch. But I guess at this point, it's somewhat realistic. Gonzalez can play. Yes, perfect, Tim. Jump in the Discord, buddy. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. So Rojas will play shortstop. Yeah, Rojas will play shortstop. I guess Gonzalez can DH. He'll go with he'll bat number 9 there. Wow. Hayes will go there. I guess Grissom will come in. No, Johnson can come in, I guess, and play shortstop. Yeah, you can do that. Team is Cruz is 31. He's just a hater. Don't listen to him. He's just a hater. Johnson can be an everyday guy now as well, fully everyday, a full-time everydayer. Wherever he wasn't. Okay, there we go. That's the batting. Pitching rotation. We have no one in long relief now. So, I guess we probably have to trade for... Let's trade for a starting pitcher, maybe. And one of these guys, like Brendan Malone, can go to long relief. Yeah, let's do it. Brendan Malone's going to go to long relief. Let's trade for a rotation pitcher. Let's trade for someone who's like a good 80 overall rotation pitcher. Let's use our prospect depth and do that. We have so many top prospects. Let's find a pitcher for us here. Starting pitcher who is, let's say, yeah, let's go and trade for a 96 overall guy right now. Perfect. He's making 20 million. That's a great idea. But it has to be cheap. So it has to be someone who's really cheap, like costing like 2 million. And who's at least, like, let's say an 82 overall. Does anyone exist? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So let's say 83 overall, 84 overall. All right, 84. There's some guys down here. Frank Esposito. Yeah, submarine. Frank Esposito, B potential, 85. There's Cade Cavalli, who's getting paid only 1.8 million. That's pretty good. 85 overall. Daniel Espino, A potential, 86 overall. Now, Salvador Santana on the Reds. The Reds won't want to move him, though. He's like their ace, probably. And we wouldn't have room for an ace like that either. So, and we have 2 of these guys, Priester and Hernandez. Espino, Cavalli, Esposito. You can even throw these guys in here. Ricky Tiedemann. Tough numbers. Gavin Williams. Asa Elasi. These are crazy numbers. All in like +4 ERA. Would it be that hard to get someone in the 3s? Kumar Rocker. Good numbers from Kumar. Kumar signed for 1 more year. Maybe Kumar. Matthew Liberatore. Maybe Kumar Rocker's the guy. He seems to have okay numbers. He pitched a lot of innings the last couple of years. Kumar, what do you got for me, buddy? I don't like the walks per 9, though. Walks per 9 aren't great. And then Esposito. Maybe Esposito's the guy, though. No, but it would have to be someone who's only making like 2 million because of our budget. That's why. I can't sort the... And it's only been like a few games anyways. Maybe Frank Esposito. Would that make sense from the Nationals? Do they have a lot of pitchers? Yeah, they have a lot of good pitchers. Okay, so it would make sense. So we pick up Frank Esposito from the Nationals, and we send them... First off, here's... can I even trade Syndergaard? No, he's on waivers, right? I can't even trade him. Making 2 million to do what? Yeah, Esposito's the guy. Let's trade someone for these top prospects. So... first time Eloy, welcome. First time catching you live. Just wanted to say I really like the way you build your lineups, plus the way you engage with the community. Well, thank you very much. Hope you can break that injury karma ASAP. I had to look on the computer for that one. Well, thank you very much, Eloy. That's very kind of you to say. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here live. Your support is very much appreciated. And hopefully it'll put me in a bit of a better mood, because that has not impressed me over the last few minutes of this simulation. So let's trade a closing pitcher. We have a bunch of closing pitchers. I think the 2268 would be the best one to move out. Mr. Brian Michalak, welcome aboard. If we can trade the A potential, we have a lot of A potential closers. This guy, 2268, is probably the best one. Teddy Landrum, we've drafted all of them, so we have connections. We love all of them, but we have to move one of them. I guess it would be Teddy Landrum. Catchers, not really. No. If we were to trade a first baseman, I don't think really there either. Francesco Diaz doesn't have a ton of value though. Francesco Diaz. Anyone who's making too much money because of the budget restraints here. A guy like Paguro, yeah, exactly. We have to trade someone who's making a little bit of money like that. Isbell, Travis Swaggerty. Yeah, Swaggerty making 320K. We have to trade a guy like him probably. And then someone with Swaggerty. Even Lolo Sanchez, but we can do Swaggerty. Someone with Swaggerty and Landrum. Probably a pitching prospect as well. We have a lot of them down here. Anyone who's a bit older, not older, but just like 21B65, 25A69. This Ray Garrett is probably the guy over Teddy Landrum even. If we take out Teddy Landrum and do Swaggerty, Garrett, and then one other piece, would Diaz do it? Oof, almost. I don't want to trade these. Even with like really good prospects, I would take Kenny Robinson. I don't want to move Kenny Robinson. Number between 1 and 10, 7. Paguro, no. Even with Vaughn Grissom, they wouldn't do it. What? Switch Swaggerty and Paguro. Swaggerty. Where's Paguro again? There he is. Yeah, that is a bit closer. Thank you. Although he does have the higher potential, that's why. And then so Garrett, Paguro, and we throw in one other piece. Who's that other guy? The 65? Who was the A-rated guy who was already in the 60s? Oh, that was Ray Garrett. Let's go from the bottom then. No. Guys like this, no. We gotta make something work here. I'm just going to keep going until we find the threshold of what kind of guys would they accept. Even though the value is close, it's just on the edge. None of these guys. Okay, how about up here? Not even. Oh, even the A-rated guys who are in their early 20s. Boy. Someone up here? Not even. Santana? No. Billy Johnson? Like, I'd have to send someone in the 70 overall range. Swaggerty as well? No. Phillies? No. Kershaw? Ah, it's right there. It's right on the fringe. Wheeler's injured. Can't trade him. Come on. Even these big guys, they wouldn't want to do it. Andy Rodriguez, you wouldn't take Andy Rodriguez. Of course. No, I guess it doesn't. I guess Frank Esposito doesn't work. I would want. It's so close though. We're just on the edge. What if we take out Ray Garrett? If you're just joining us, we've been hit hard by the injury bug. We're trying to make something work here. What if you take out Ray Garrett? Who's better, Teddy Landrum or Ray Garrett? Or neither? Corey Logan? Ramos? All just trial and error. Via Fuerte, even they wouldn't want to do. What if I say, with Paguro, they would want Hayes? Yeah, Brian Hayes, of course. That's what it would do. That's ridiculous. Even if I asked them, they'd give me ridiculous offers. Paguro, maybe Paguro, Swaggerty, and then just one prospect then instead of two. One bigger prospect. Swaggerty, and then one other prospect instead. Even the A's, they say no to the A's. Wow. Via Fuerte they would do. I love Via Fuerte. He's our big second base guy. I don't think we can... No, we can't. It wouldn't be worth it. Billy Johnson. Billy Johnson's good. 23.73. Maybe we trade Billy Johnson. Again, maybe that's what we have to do. If we want to try and get back, we can't afford to lose so many games while we're out here. Billy Johnson, I guess, is the one who has to go then. 23 years of age, A overall, 73 potential. That would really hurt, though. He's one of our better pitching prospects. Even though we have other ones deeper in the system, he's one of the more ready ones. Billy Johnson, according to the depth chart, would be a 79 next year. and 82 the year after, 85 the year after, 88 the year after that. Billy Johnson's a future 88 overall guy. So if you're just joining us, welcome to night number 2 of 3. You have to look at somebody else. Welcome to night number 2 of 3 of our consecutive live streams, the annual fundraising for NHL 24 and for the channel itself. We had a great first night yesterday with the Penguins. We'll continue with the Penguins tomorrow night. But for right now, we're with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's get back over here. Minimum salary, let's say $2 million again. Starting pitcher, who's at least an 84 overall. So we can't do Esposito, who was making what? Sorry, no, it wasn't the money. It was because of the trade value. So maybe Cade Cavalli, still on the Nationals. It still makes sense to acquire a guy from the Nationals. Hasn't pitched a ton the last couple of years, and his numbers haven't been ideal, but his attributes are impressive. I do like Cade Cavalli, so maybe we go after him from the Nationals instead. Worst case, we could look at Espino, but he would cost money longer term. Cade Cavalli costs $1.8 million. Would it work to get Cade Cavalli? Let's check it out here. If I were to say here is Paguro and Swaggerty again, ooh, it might not work, eh? Still wouldn't work. We'd be below the budget. Like if I threw in one more prospect, they're interested. But okay, he's making $680K. That's why. No, it wouldn't work. Even though the trade value's in our favor, it wouldn't work. So we got to clear out some money. Okay, so first off, we got to get Noah Syndergaard off the team then. That's what we got to do first and foremost. 3-1 loss. Go a couple days. Let me trade Noah Syndergaard away now, who I signed to help us out, but he was just a disaster in the end. Noah Syndergaard making $2 million. Just trade me for any prospect then. Nobody wants him. Great. Can I just get somebody? Okay, let's go MLB ready. Or not even. Just all trades. Any trade for Noah Syndergaard at all. Nothing. Let me guess. It's because I just traded for him, right? Or just signed him. We're not interested in completing this deal at the moment because I just signed him. Of course, the game is going to play games with me like that, right? Do I need to release him and pay money to release him? I signed him, tell me for depth. How much would it cost to release Noah Syndergaard? Release player. It would cost $1.5 million. Goodbye. Great. Don't care. I'm fed up. I don't care. I don't care. $1.5 million. There goes $1.5 million for no reason. Serenity now. Cade Cavalli now. Cade Cavalli. We're gonna trade away. Yeah, we don't have money, Slim. We're at the max here. Hey, Doggy, with the $7 donation, you picked the number, so there you go. Perfect. Thank you, Doggy. Means a lot. Going once again towards the annual fundraising. Thank you very much, Doggy. Another 2 nights in a row now from Doggy. Means a lot, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, well, that's why you're not a manager or involved in any teams, buddy. So, Travis Swaggerty and a prospect. This has been such a long prospect for no... such a long segment for no reason. Who did we say it was at one point? That closing pitcher? Yeah, the closing pitcher. Teddy Landrum. They still even want to do that. I got to throw in somebody with Teddy Landrum. No, we'll do a starting pitcher then. Ray Garrett. Ray Garrett. They still want more after Ray Garrett. Of course they do. And we got to throw one more guy in. G-Man Choi, they would do so. Okay, anybody. Paguro then. Paguro. All right, Travis Swaggerty, Ray Garrett, and Joel Paguro off the Nationals for Cade Cavalli. Welcome to the team, my friend. Thank you very much. Let's get you in the pitching rotation. Cade Cavalli will be full-time in the pitching rotation, so that does help the strength of the pitching, absolutely. Brennan Malone will stay in long relief, and Cavalli will be in the 4th spot right there. Let's keep on simulating now. Maybe it was all for nothing and we get more injuries here. Let's keep going now. Pitching rotation, auto-fix there. 2-1 win against the Reds. 4-3 loss there against the Reds. We'll keep the scouting going as is. I don't need to touch anything, just finalize weekly plan. Let's keep on going. 9-4 win, 4-2 loss, 13-4 win. Isbell is still injured, 5-3 win. O'Neal Cruz is still injured, 9-7 loss, 5-4 win, 7-5 loss. Let's keep going, 7-2 loss. We are 7-9. Quinn Priester is still injured. Keep him there, 6-5 loss. Keep active, 4-3 loss. Wheeler still injured, blah, blah, blah. 1-0 loss. Oakland A's, they're 8-11. They beat us 5-4. They beat us 6-3. Oh, we beat them 6-3, sorry. And we win 5-2. All right, we're 10-12 through 22 games. Thankfully, our division is horrible, and we're only a half game back right now. It's possible. For all the donations, it might be. But, I don't want to... Maybe I have to set a threshold. Like, once you donate this amount, you can get an automatic created player. Maybe that. But I won't do it for next franchise mode. My first franchise mode, I never do created players for that. It would be the second franchise mode series of NHL 24. How are we looking here? Rojas is hot. That's good. Brian Reynolds is batting 159. Mr. 300 is batting 159. That's ridiculous. Pete Alonso's down to an 87 overall. He's regressing hard. Brian Hayes is doing very well. Johnson, Parada, Benintendi batting 220. Let's bring Ramirez in maybe. I don't know. Von Grissom can come in. Can Grissom play the outfield? Not even. Sure, you have a chance. Yeah. Who's DHing? Gonzalez, and he can't play there. Any of our infielders play in the outfield? Not really. Actually, Rojas could play in the outfield. Okay, Rojas is going right field. And Benintendi's coming out for Grissom. And Grissom will play shortstop. Let's do that for right-hand pitcher DH. Let's do that for the rotation. You know what? If we have to trade Brian Reynolds, I'm trading him. I'm not keeping a $27 million guy batting 159 for the year. So you better find your way, buddy. Same for Pete Alonso. More for the overall in his case. But the pitchers seem to be doing well. Gary's hot. Shane is hot. Other guys at the bottom rotation are so-so. Relief pitching is so-so. Bautista not looking too hot either. 8 saves, 1 blown with a loss. Oh my goodness. Do we blow it up? 9-2 win, 11-1 win. All right, thank you. 5-1 loss, then right back with an 11-2 win. 7-2 win. Okay, 6-3 loss. Let's go back to scouting. They've been doing a lot of discovery there. Yeah, we might have to shake up the core. Cancel. Let's go discover new prospects. No, I don't want to do any more discovering. Scout position. Because that's going to take some time. Let's go for the right field first. International right field. That's a big need for us, the right field. Again, right field. Let's go central right field. And let's go east right field. Let's do that for a couple of weeks now. We need some outfielders in their system. 2-1 loss against Colorado. 6-0 loss. 4-3 loss. 3-2 loss. 6-1 loss. Beautiful. We're 15-19. Wow. We got to shake some stuff up. I'm going to wait till we get fully healthy. But we're shaking it up soon. I promise you right now, we're shaking it up soon. 227 now for Reynolds. 244 for Pete. Brian Hayes is hot. Let's put him in the 4. Alonso can switch with Grissom, who's hot. That's good. Alonso, you're going to bat 7th then. There you go. Yeah, release everything. That's a good idea. We'll do that. That's where we'll change the lineup to look like that. Release Reynolds. Yeah. Enriquez, 6.0 ERA through 27 innings pitched. Yeah, not helping us out, that's for sure. Cade Cavalli's hot. At least there's that. Relief pitching. Clark Schmitz, I'm not happy with you, buddy. I want Hernandez and Alzolay to do more. Yeah, Clark Schmidt going to set up there. Okay, let's keep going. 6-5 loss, 6-2 loss, 5-1 loss, 8-3 loss. All right, that's it. That's it. Who's leaving? Let's make a call. Who's leaving here? Ian Happ in his last season with us, batting 248, questionable. Brian Reynolds, Mr. Pittsburgh Pirates, batting 236. Brian Hayes is great. We'll check WAR. Grissom is great. Johnson's okay. Alonso's struggling. Parada is okay. Oh, that's crazy cheating heel. Gonzalez is good. Benintendi and Reynolds out, maybe. I could see that even if Ramirez is not doing well. Benintendi and Reynolds out. I can see we got to do something. We cannot allow this team to just... We're the number 1 ranked team, and we're 5 games back. We're 1-9 in our last 10. Pitching... Ugh, man. Enriquez, you're killing me, buddy. I wouldn't mind another rotation pitcher at this point. Shane Baz. Ugh, the rotation is not good. Brendan Malone looks okay. Okay, you're coming in for Enriquez. At least we'll do that. Benintendi for sure. Tempted to hold Reynolds for a little longer. Okay, Benintendi's the first one out. Benintendi's out, but I wanted to trade 2 so we could call up someone from AAA maybe. Because down here in AAA, who's hot? Robinson could come as a 79 overall. Robinson coming up could be nice. Batting almost 300. Todd Farron's batting 304. So yeah, I wouldn't mind calling up one of those guys. Even one of these depth guys, Connor Scott, Lolo Sanchez. Call up one of them. Let's check the WAR. Landon, welcome, buddy. Not late at all. Just, you missed the pain. We'll say that. Actually, I'm still looking at AAA. MLB, stats, player stats. WAR, there you go. Sort. All right, so Brian Hayes, 1.8. Reynolds, 1.1. There's that, 1.1. Negative 0.1 from Cruz, but he's been out for a while. Benintendi's at the bottom here, for sure. So is Ian Happ. Yeah, we're not out just yet, but we're struggling. Ian Happ. I think we got to hold on to Ian Happ, at least for a bit more. Benintendi, what do you have trade value to get us anybody, though? If we were to say, what position would we even put him in? If we were to trade Benintendi, maybe even just for DH. Or even for... yeah, outfielder for DH. Let's look for outfielders or DH. Preferably a right fielder, actually. We have no right fielders, really. Let's go for a right fielder. Right fielder. Maximum salary would be probably about $9 million, I think. I won't say any minimum for the contract years. And let's say overall minimum is 85. All right, so we got Ron McMillan, and there's even this guy playing in AAA, Zach Veen. Yeah, that's true. I know Zach Veen. But yeah, he's had horrible numbers. That's why he's in AAA. Ron McMillan, great contact against lefties. Slow year so far, but bat 269 last year, 266 the year before. Anthony Santander, we know him very well. We had him in Pittsburgh for a little while, but I don't think he would be what we need. And Franmil Reyes, batting 301 right now, bat 268 last year. So Franmil Reyes might be a good option for us. How much is he making, though? $5.4 million. So if we say we want Franmil Reyes, and we'll give you Andrew Benintendi, we're pretty close, actually. It's quite close. We do free up a little bit of money by doing that as well, which is preferable. So if Benintendi goes out, maybe we can even try and get a little bit of like a depth swap type of thing. Yeah, well, we'll survive. We need to get runs. You need runs to win the game, buddy. You need runs to win the game. If I were to say, like, if I threw Pete in there, actually, he didn't have a lot of value. You know, it's been a very busy day, Landon. It's been a very busy day, and this stream and these injuries in this stream has not helped. I'll be honest, but hopefully it can turn around once we make some moves here. Clark Schmidt. Yeah, Andrew Bennett. Yeah, hold on. Franmil Reyes. His poor fielding has resulted in 3 to 5. Let's say in the last 3 years, 3 to 5 errors per year. This 9 looks like an outlier. 3 to 5 errors per year versus, let's say you love Isbell and his fielding. Where is he? Isbell playing less games. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work because he's played so many less games. Hold on, let's find Ian Happ then, who's played a lot more. Compared to Ian Happ, who gets 1 to 2 errors per year. So I get to get someone who's going to get me way more runs and cost maybe 2 more errors. So I know your suggestions are release the team and look for defense, but that's not what we need right now. We need someone who's going to get us some wins. We need runs to win the game. So if you have nothing good to say, buddy, just keep it to yourself. Let's keep on going. We're taking a prospect. Of course, we're taking a prospect. Let's throw one of those closing pitchers in. I guess Teddy Landrum, who we were kind of down to trade. It makes sense because we're giving them the better. They're getting the better player. I mean, we're getting the better player. Let's do it. Teddy Landrum. Franmil Reyes, welcome to Pittsburgh. Andrew Benintendi, thanks for nothing this season. Franmil will jump in right away. He's been hot. He's batting 301 right now, so we're going to put him right in the lineup right away. Let's get, I guess we pull Gonzalez. He's doing well. But we need someone who's going to be getting us more runs, more RBIs. Alonso's struggling a lot. Smart Johnson, I can't pull him just yet. Okay, let's bring in Reyes, and he'll play in the outfield. Actually, Rojas, 65 fielding versus 58 fielding. Okay, you know what? So Reyes will DH. And he'll bat third. Why not? Batting 301, he'll bat third. Reynolds is going to bat fifth. And it'll go Alonso, Parada, and Johnson. So Rojas will Hap stay at 2, I suppose. Rojas, Hap, Reyes. Rojas, Hap. Hold on. Reyes. Hayes, Grissom, Reynolds. Hayes, Grissom, Reynolds. Alonso, Parada, Johnson. Alonso, Parada, Johnson. Good. I don't know why they put no DH for these lineups. Franmil. Okay. There we go. Franmil Reyes, welcome to the team. We have a little bit of money. Done. Come on now. First game with this new lineup against a good Orioles team. Cavalli on the mound. Let's check out a little simulation here. We haven't gone in for a little bit. Let's check it out. We got to really start turning things around here. And at Oriole Park, Cade Cavalli on the mound. We got Franmil Reyes in the lineup for his first game as a Pirate to hopefully be a piece of a better offense. Let's do it. Single from Rojas. Double from Hap. Franmil Reyes walks to load the bases. Here we go. Come on now. The bases loaded with no outs. You got to do something. Hayes doubles. There we go. Thank you. 3 runs. Bases clearing double. 3 RBI for Cabrian Hayes. Come on now. This is how we want it to start. Fly out, strikeout, 1 run scored on an RBI single for Alonso. Fielder's choice. Thank you. Let's go now. Let's start getting through these innings. Perfect. Gotcha. Thank you, Hobbsy. Appreciate you. Let's keep on going through these innings. 4th inning, 1 run for Baltimore. 5th inning, 3 runs for us. Lovely. There we go. They have a different pitcher in now. 7-run inning. Okay. Wow. 7-run inning. Let's see what happened here in the 7th. Top of the 6th inning, yeah. Alonso walks, Prada walks, Tamar Johnson strikes out, Rojas single, Prada advances, and Alonso scores. Fly out. So with 2 outs, right? Yeah, with 2 outs, because, he struck out. So with 2 outs, we got a walk, then a double, then a pitching change. We got a walk, a home run, a walk, and then a ground out. So at least a home run from Brian Reynolds. We get to see that. Thank you very much. Cavalli, he's doing well. We'll keep it up here. Strikeout, ground out. Sean Reed Foley's up there. Johnson doubles. Rojas gets a single. This is the game. This is the type of game that we've been waiting for in Pittsburgh. Come on now. Walk, pop-up, strikeout, fielder's choice. The team has been woken up by that trade. Benintendi shipped out, and more to come if things are going to stay the same. Cavalli gives up the double, then he strikes out. Single, double. All right, let's pull Cavalli now. You did well, buddy. Giving up 3 runs on 8 hits. He did well enough. Let's bring in Hernandez. Strikeout. Well done. 8th inning. Strikeout, single. Runners on first and second. Strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Strikeout, walk, error, great, double play. Let's see. Slim's going to want to know who got the error. Bottom of the 8th. Fielding error by Pete Alonso. Strikeout, fly out. Reyes 0 for 3 here in his debut. Single, fielder's choice. I need to get a walk, though, and a run. All right, bottom of the 9th. Let's change up the pitchers just to conserve some energy. Schmidt, you've been horrible. This is the time where you can show with 12 runs of cushion. Let's see if you can show up a little bit now, or you're the next one out. Ground out, strikeout, fly out. Thank you. A clean inning. Clark Schmidt, thank you. 15-3. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? 3 for 6 goes Cabrian Hayes. 2 runs, 6 RBI, 2 doubles. Okay, thank you. Finally a win. 15-3 and then 9-7. All right, scouting again. I know, deep in your heart you were asking, though. Let's keep scouting the right field, I suppose, unless we change the east. Actually, no, let's change the central. Let's change that to the west. Keep looking for right fielders, though. There we go. Let's keep it up. 7-5 win, 6-2 loss, 4-1 loss. G-Man, he's injured. Keep him active. 4-1 loss, 10-4 win. Thank you very much. 6-4 win, 1-0 win. Okay, O'Neal Cruz is back. O'Neal Cruz former winner of the Hank Aaron Award, back in the lineup. So Franmil Reyes, of course, he's been cold since he's gotten here. Of course, that makes sense. Grissom's batting .298. Rojas is heating up. Brian Hayes, of course. Pete Alonso. No one else can play first. Alonso's really struggling. Do we take out Tamar Johnson, maybe? Or maybe just Cruz against righties. Yeah, Cruz will stay against righties then. Johnson, he's against righties too, though. Anyone really bad against righties? Starting at the top. Anyone really bad against righties? Reyes is not very good against righties, but he has 97 power. I didn't bring him in to be a bench guy. 72 for Brian Hayes. Now, he's been too hot, though. So, all right, Johnson will come out for Cruz against righties. Cruz will bat... Should we put Alonso 9th? Would that be crazy to put Alonso 9th? I don't want to keep Cruz 9th. Prada can go 9th. Cruz can go 7th, maybe? 7, 8, 9, Cruz, Alonso, Parada? Is that, like, really wild to say that? Maybe swap Reynolds here. But no, we need someone in between. I guess we'll try this as the batting order. Yeah, not ideal. And then against lefties, we're going to keep Cruz on the bench there. Okay, so hopefully we should get more guys back from injury in a moment. Come on, back up for a second. Oh, battery's getting low here. Hold on. Plug this baby in. We have 24 guys. Yeah, so we'll keep it as is. Okay, Rockies 8-7 loss. Man. Scouting. These menus are getting slower. Is it just me? All right, right field is probably good for now. Let's see. If I say scout prospect, some of these, yeah, these guys have 50% scouted. 5% on some of these pitchers. That's all right. We're used to it, buddy. Appreciate you being here anyways. Not going to scout players just yet. Let's keep scouting position. Let's just scout some pitchers a little bit here so we can learn a bit. That's a very major position that even though we have a lot, we'll always be drafting at least 1 or 2 pitchers. So let's scout some of those Central, East, and international pitchers. Let's scout them for a couple weeks. Let's go to the end of the week. 1-0 win, 6-2 win, 6-3 win. Good. Place on bench, and we'll stop here. 6-3 loss after a little 3-game winning streak. We're 24-27, 2.5 games back of the Cardinals. Rotation, Wheeler back in long relief. All right, good. So that's at least a positive there. Hernandez and Baz are both struggling big time. Enriquez is not doing good either. Not doing well either. Shane Baz on his way out, maybe. Shane Baz, come on, man. Come on. Hernandez looks good. Alzolay looks good. Ramirez looks very good. Clark Schmidt getting a little bit better. And Bautista getting a little bit better as well. Is that everybody? Is anybody still injured? We're 25 out of 26. Is that it in the MLB roster? Anybody else injured? Who was this again? Isbell, yeah. And Priester, too. Oh, yeah. Priester. Okay, so we don't need to trade for a pitcher. Priester will come back and be in the rotation. I forgot. All right. Shane Bag. Perfect timing there, but he's only out for a few days, so keep him active. 10-7 loss. 5-4 loss. Oh, my goodness. We didn't do the draft yet, buddy. The draft will be coming up soon. Shane Baz. Isbell's back. All right, hold on. Lineups now. So Isbell's back. He was batting .250. I guess he'll stay on the bench though, because I want Franmil Reyes. Now he's hot. All right, I want Franmil Reyes to really keep going here. So I don't think we're gonna put him back in the lineup. Oh, our last first round pick. I didn't see that. Sorry, Landon. I'll check and let you know in a second. Brian Reynolds moving out for a guy like Isbell, you know, like he has to turn it around by the deadline or else. So Isbell will stay on the bench for now, but yeah, he better pick it up because we're open to trading him. Our last first round pick was Francesco Ramos. And also we had Ray Black. No, I think Ray Black was who we took first. Yeah. He was drafted above Ramos. So Ray Black, yeah. He was our first round pick last year. All right, back to the calendar. 3-2 win. Quinn Priester's back. All right, so it's a lot of guys coming back from injury. Quinn Priester is back, thank goodness. Shane Baz is on his way out almost here. Maybe he goes to long relief, honestly. Yeah, off to long relief, buddy. We're going to put Quinn Priester back in the rotation. Let's see how he does in the number 2 spot. Let's give him some practice there, because Shane Baz may actually be leaving. So you can play long relief, buddy. Let's give him just a couple starts there. We have 27 players on our active roster, so maybe it's time to trade then. Maybe it's time to trade. We got to move somebody out from the MLB. Wheeler, eating at work. I have to catch him. No problem, Mackenzie. Thank you for joining. That's 2 nights in a row from you. Thank you, and very happy to see you once again. Always a pleasure to see Mackenzie in the chat. I don't want to move Ramirez. It's just not enough sample size for him. It's a lot of bats. We have a lot of bats out here. Maybe Nick Gonzalez, who's good. I like Nick Gonzalez. But maybe we trade him because we have such a crowded infield with Shane Baz, a 2-for-1 type of deal. Gonzalez and Baz in exchange for a rotation pitcher. Would that be enough to go to the Nationals and say that I want that other guy? Well, actually, we have more money to spend now. So if we make a trade here, hold on. If we were to say that we were to trade Nick Gonzalez, Robinson's coming up soon. So if we trade Nick Gonzalez and Shane Baz, that gives us $5.91 million. So let's say someone making $5 million or less. Any pitcher making $5 million or less. Okay? Let's see that in the player search. Starting pitcher, maximum salary of $5 million. And let's say minimum, let's say at least 85 overall. I prefer higher. Okay, good. Let's say 86 overall. 87 overall. All right. Taj Bradley. Good numbers. Bobby Miller, not the greatest numbers. And then other guys up here. So I think Bradley's the guy. Actually, maybe even Salvador Santana, though. He has arbitration. The Reds are not a good team. But they wouldn't. No, that trade wouldn't make sense for the trade value, though. No. Bradley would make sense for them, though, because he is a guy that, he's a good piece on a losing team. So if we go out and get Bradley, maybe. I see, by the way, your comments on the screen here, but they're not showing up on YouTube for some reason. If we go and try to make a trade here with the Reds and try to get Bradley, I'll give you Shane Baz, and then I'll throw in Nick Gonzalez. It gets pretty close. Could we do some sort of swap? No, it's not. Probably not, eh? No, this guy might be too good. No, he's too good. Bradley's too good. So let's go back to the overalls. Hey, I got to redo this. Starting pitcher, making less than $5 million, who is at least 86 overall. All right, let's go to minimum overall 84, max overall 90. Then, so we don't get Bobby Miller's not happy. Let's say max overall 88. Not even 86 is best. So let's say max overall 86. All right, here are the options for us now. Actually, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of good options. Okay, all right. I wish you could sort by a bit more. Maybe you could sort by like hits per 9. Let's say at least 65 on the hits per 9. They all have that though, eh? Maybe at least 70. Let's say hits per 9 is at least 70. Hits per 9, minimum of 70 on the hits per 9. That'll take a few guys out. Okay. Anything else we want to refine it by? Ks per 9. At least 70 there as well. On the Ks per 9, at least 70 there. That takes out a few more. All right, so that leaves us with a few options. We have Baz, we have Priester, and we have Cavalli. So we'd be looking at getting Hunter Brown, Dylan Lesko, or Luis Gill. Gill, not the greatest numbers. Lesko, not the greatest numbers. Hunter Brown, better numbers. He's a free agent after this season. Lesko, we'd have arbitration, and so would same for Gill. Hunter Brown, probably the best one there. But at the same time, he'd be a free agent after this year. I wouldn't mind someone we have arbitration on, but maybe we don't mind that. If we have prospects come up in the system. What if we go to overall minimum 83? Nate Pearson? No. Simon Woods Richardson has good numbers. Woods Richardson, 2.75 ERA. 83 overall. I do want someone who's a higher overall than that. 87. What if I go to even 6 million? Maybe someone's making like 5.5. Patino, of course, who we used to have. I guess go after Hunter Brown. The better 3.73 ERA and historically around 3 to 4, while Lesko is 4, but last season it was 3.5. They're not a good team. Woods Richardson, that's a crazy long name. Probably Hunter Brown. Let's see if they liked it for Hunter Brown. Shane Baz. They do it straight up for Shane Baz, actually. So we don't have to trade Nick Gonzalez just yet. But actually, we need to free up a spot, right? So yeah, we do. If I trade you Nick Gonzalez, now can I get something back as well? Any good not prospects, but just like younger pieces. Position guys. Right fielder, maybe? Any right fielders we could take back? Deep potential, though. No, just outfielders in general. Not even. This team is decimated here. This Astros team is not very pretty. Jose Altuve. Yeah. Gleyber Torres. We still have about $3 million. Rod Emery. C-rated guy. How do we look for the first baseman? Oh, we have a lot of first basemen. We could swap first base prospects. Jonas Crosby. C. No. Maybe we get Gary Biggs. I swap you. This guy's 20 overall higher than Gary Biggs. So we'll swap first base prospects. And you can also give me somebody else. I don't know. Something. Relief pitching? No, not even. Man, this team is nothing. Yikes. Derek Lance? Okay, maybe he could be something for us. We have so many closing pitchers. They probably wouldn't want to do it anyways. No, they would. 25-70 Phil Lamb. I don't know if I want a 25-75 guy though. Okay, let's just do this then. Derek Lance, but we could get someone better. But there's no one better. That's the problem. No. Oh man, always such a headache. No one on this team is even a potential, except for that closing pitcher. Wow. Unless we take Carmine Franco, Carmine Franco, elbow inflammation, starting pitcher, B rated, B overall, B potential. I mean, okay, let's do him then. So Shane Baz, Nick Gonzalez, and Gary Briggs off to the Astros for Hunter Brown, Rod Emery, and Carmine Franco. All right, thank you, Houston. So hopefully that will help the rotation. Rotation will now be, let's see here. So it would be Brendan Malone going to long relief. Hunter Brown can come in. Actually, Cavalli's going to go number 2. Cavalli's been great. We'll go De Silva, Cavalli, Hernandez, Brown, Priester. That'll be the rotation for now. Goodbye. We have a lot of guys in long relief here. So Enriquez, he's not been good. Enriquez is going to go back here for long relief. We'll go Wheeler and Malone. Mid-relief, Franco will get sent down. And there you have it. Ramirez continues to be a great setup man for us, thankfully. So that'll be that. And for the roster, thank you. We're going to send down... Yeah, of course, the injuries. No, that guy we just traded for him. He wasn't... he didn't get injured with us. Where was he? Carmine? Carmine. So he's going to go... Would it be to AAA or to AA? Let's start with AAA. Starting pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, menus. 1, 2, 3. Do it. 4, 5, 6. Come on. Man, these menus are struggling. Yeah, he'll stay in AAA. Okay. Whew. So let's go. This is going to be Quinn Priester on the mound. All right. Let's keep on simulating. We got Franmil Reyes on board. We got that new pitcher on board. A couple new rotation pitchers on board. Let's see if that can turn our luck around here. A 6-4 loss, 8-1 win. At least we got that. Auto utilize in AAA. 8-1 win, 12-3 loss. Keep active. 4-1 loss, 9-2 loss. Brian Reynolds, buddy, I'm telling you. Brian Reynolds, I'm telling you. We are struggling. I'm telling you, Brian. I promise you. I promise you. Lineups, 275, 268, 286. Reynolds, 242. Cruz is heating up. Good. Okay, Cruz is going to go... Cruz is going to move up a couple spots. Grissom there, Reynolds there. Even Alonso. Do we go new first? Is there a first baseman? Let's keep blowing it up. Let's just keep blowing it up. Alonso. I think I'm finished with Alonso. New first baseman. Yeah. Let's... the load speed of the search, yes. I wouldn't be... I'm not saying we do it right now, but let's look any first baseman out there who tempt us. First baseman making less than, I think, like $8 million it would be. Who's at least 87 overall. Tristan Casas over on the Mets. Maybe Pete goes home. Ooh, 347 average. That's crazy. Arbitration next year. Oh, this could be crazy. Tristan, we trade you Pete Alonso. Actually, we could even get someone who's even worth more. We still have a lot of budget. Actually, hold on. Before I go for Casas, let's see someone. We could go for someone up to like max salary 15 million. Overall minimum 88. Let's try that. Still Casas, eh? There's no other first baseman in the league who are making... Mountcastle's making how much? 7 million? And then Alonso. What did I say for salary? Yeah, just max salary, 15 million. Are people making 17 million? What are the first basemen in the MLB making? Vlad Guerrero Jr. is making 20 million. Like, what are these first basemen making? All right, Casas, I guess he's the guy. We'll free up more money, but let's see. If we can go Tristan Casas, maybe we do something crazy. We take back another big piece from the Mets. We could take back a lot of money here. Maybe, yeah, we're all the first basemen out here. Patrick Sandoval. Maybe we take back somebody else. Second is good. Third is good. Shortstop's good. Like, let's say we did trade Brian Reynolds. It would, yeah, that's what it would take to make this trade happen, actually. So maybe it wouldn't happen in the end. Yeah, like if I were to, even if I traded you my best prospect, like an A-rated guy, like even Antonio Ramirez wouldn't get it done. Casas might be too valuable to the Mets. Yeah, it just might happen. It might not happen, actually. 2 A-rated guys. Ramirez, yeah. It would take 2 of our best prospects to make it happen. Corey Logan and Francesco Ramos? No, not even. No, I don't think that would work. Oh, that's really tempting. I really wanted him. Unless I just give you Pete, and then you say, what do you want with Pete? They would want Billy Johnson, and yeah, there you go. 2 of our top prospects. Billy Johnson, our best pitching prospect, and Villafuerte, who's like our best infield prospect. There, we do have Kenny Robinson, though. We do have Kenny Robinson, who could be our future second base guy. Maybe, do we do this? Do we do this? He does have 1 year of arbitration. There's like no other first baseman out there in the league. How can it be? Where are all the first basemen out here? Where are all the high overall first basemen? Is there nobody out here? Guerrero Jr., of course. Andrew Vaughn. How long? Not too many more seasons. We're near the end. It's really close to the end here. Pasquantino. He looks good. Pasquantino has great numbers against lefties, especially. Villafuerte, if we're not continuing much longer. It's true. It's true. Maybe on Thursday nights we're not continuing much longer, but we would be continuing. I would like an upload of a 5-year sim type of thing. Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah, where are the first? There's like no good first base. Spencer Torkelson, bad numbers. Miranda, Hira, Casas. Okay, I'm doing it. Pete Alonso's going home to New York. Thank you for all your service here, Pete, in New York. You got multiple Silver Sluggers. You were an incredible, incredible player, year in, year out. His average wasn't fantastic. His home runs have gone down, but he was a 40 home run guy, Silver Slugger, good value. The errors have been there. The WAR has been valuable. His WAR has been at 0.0 right now. He's been valuable in the past, but this season it's just not working out. It's the last couple of years of your deal. Go finish it off in New York. And Tristan Casas, we welcome you as our new first baseman of the future as well. Crazy numbers, very good simulation, and fingers crossed. Good luck to Billy Johnson and Ray Villafuerte, who will become good players. But when we're in a season like this, we got to do it. Thank you for your service, and it really hurts to trade those prospects. I really am not one to do that, and I hated doing it. But getting Tristan Casas on board was necessary. So he's going to be batting, maybe batting 5th, and then Reynolds can bat 6th, and Reynolds, Grissom, Parada like that. I think that's okay, as long as Reyes keeps it up. So Rojas, Happ, Reyes, Casas, Cruz, Hayes. Actually, no, Cruz doesn't play against lefties. So it would be Casas, Hayes, Johnson somewhere in there? No. Grissom here, Parada there. Okay, we'll do like that against lefties. And then, of course, it doesn't matter, but just with the no DH. All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tristan Casas on board. Big move here. And we are really trying to say, maybe not that I guess we kind of are all in at this point if we're making a move like that. Let's check out his debut here, and then we'll continue on the calendar towards the draft. Do the draft quickly, and then let's start thinking about getting towards the end of the year. And the trade deadline, of course, as well. Priester on the mound. Reyes is here. Casas is here. 2 of our big pickups. Let's play ball. Strikeout. Single. Fielder's choice. Here's Casas, and he grounds out. Let's watch Ramirez pitch. Yeah, eventually we'll do that. All right. 2nd inning for both teams. 3rd inning. There's 1 run for us. 3 runs for them. 4th inning. It goes. How come it's going so slow? I find it's way slower than usual. 6th inning. Nothing. Priester is dead tired. Priester will come out for, let's see, no, we don't want to put Schmidt. Let's go Brendan Malone. He's been looking okay. Fly out, strike out, fly out, good. 7th inning, nothing. Then now we'll bring in Alzolay. Fly out, strike out, walk, ground out, good. Happ, here we go. He grounds out. Reyes singles for Tristan, who flies out. And Hayes, who singles, all right. Runners on 1st and 2nd for Vaughn Grissom. Fielder's choice.
Number 16, Walter.
0 for 4 for his debut. Ground out, single, ground out. There you go. A 10, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be it. Reynolds grounds out. Parada strikes out. Johnson strikes out. All right, we lose 4-1. Man. Worst case, we get a guy like Casas, arbitration, and then we just trade him for prospects or get our prospects back or whatever else. Auto fix. 4-0 loss, 13-5 win. Let's just keep going. 7-4 win, 2-1 loss, 6-4 loss. Don't stop. Just keep going. Win, loss at least. Win. All right, we're 33-38, 5 games back. Scouting. All right, now if we cancel these, anyone we want to know more about, the last couple of weeks now we'll do scouting prospects in particular. We're picking at 23-58 to start off there. So this guy, we want to know more about him, that's for sure. 63 and ranked 2. Guys who are ranked low by the league but highly by us, we'll want to see them. 33-4 and 21-5. But I want to see outfielders as well. 34-9. That's good. Fired by the team. It could be, yeah. You know what? Maybe we're getting fired at the end of this year. Maybe that'll be the storyline. The series ends after this one because we were fired. Maybe that can be our storyline. Can you look by just right fielders? Yeah. So no one in right field we really care about? 96 potential, 76-96. We'll scout him later. I guess we'll do Johnny Bravo. Well, Johnny Bravo? What a name! Johnny Bravo. We got to draft Johnny Bravo. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe we just end the series after that. Maybe. Okay, let's keep going. Win, loss. Win, loss. Maybe the manager gets canned. Yeah, him too. We could fire the manager, but yeah, it would cost money. We're 36-40. We lost there against the Cardinals. This would be a big win against them. We're 5 games back of the Cardinals. If we could get a win here, that would be great. Yeah, I think that's fair, Addy. I think that's fair. Ramirez hasn't been in the lineup for a while. They want Ramirez to come in. Ramirez out. No, Reynolds is hot finally. No, we're not pulling Reynolds. No, sorry, buddy. You're not going in. All right, play ball. Let's try and get a win here against the Cardinals. There's a run in the 3rd. Very good. Run for them in the 5th. Cavalli's still looking good. Of course, he gives up 2 runs. I'll give him 1 more mistake. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Well done. Nothing there. Cavalli now is going to come out. We're down by 2 runs here in the top of the 8th. Let's go Alzolay. Ground out, walk, strikeout, stolen base, of course. Runner thrown out. Thank goodness. All right, bottom of the 8th. We have only 3 hits tonight from Reynolds, Grissom, and Parada. So, Grissom, you're one of those guys. Let's see what you got. Ground out. Parada, double. Thank goodness. Now, we have a runner on second for Rojas, who's batting .278 this year. Rojas is great, but he's getting tired. I don't think we're going to pinch hit for him in right field unless we go like Isbel. Isbel's batting .267. Not really any better. So I'm going to say let's swing. Ground out. Happ, 2-run bomb. Thank you. Ian Happ ties the game with a 2-run home run. Franmil Reyes strikes out. And here we are now in the 9th inning. We actually have a chance. We have a chance. Bautista is in. Let's go, Felix. Come on now. Against Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strikeout. That's huge. Ozzy Albies walks. Tyler O'Neill flies out. Nolan Arenado, stolen base. Arenado lines out. Wow, what a 9th inning. That was a tough matchup. Tough few matchups. Cassis 0 for 3 on the day. Come on now. He walks. All right. O'Neill Cruz double. Hayes strikeout. All right. 10th inning. Joey Bart, RBI single, of course. Fly out, caught stealing, walk, stolen base, strikeout. All right. Brian Hayes on second. Do we just bunt and sack fly? I think that's it. Let's go. Oh, no, a pitching change. The pitching change reset it. Bunt him over and swing. Walk, swing, 3. It's a walk-off 3-run home run from Rojas. And the Pirates beat the Cardinals 6-4. Woo! Wow. What a victory in extra innings. Wow. Okay. Huge win there against the Cardinals. Now 4 games back. We're 7-3 in our last 10. We're 29th for speed. I wonder if that is hurting us right now. Oh, boy. Thank goodness. All right. The draft is in 13 days. Scouting. Do we know everything about... Yeah, these guys are fully scouted. Johnny Bravo. What a guy. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Scout prospect. Let's just look at top 100 team rank. Yeah, let's see these guys. Top 100 team rank. 63-1. 1-2, 33-4. We have him scouted. 27. 20. Yeah, let's scout Torrey Weeks. Anybody else? 94-10. Leandro Villalobos. Villalobos. There you go. And finally, this guy could be interesting. 80-99 potential. Ramon Maldonado. Let's get you into the 1 spot there. All right, let's do that. Okay. Advance. Win. Conrad's out 1 to 2 months. Yikes. 7-2 there. 7-3 win. 9-8 win. 10-5 win. Okay. We're 500 for the first time this season. We're 41-41. Finally, we have something going for us. Ramon Maldonado. There we go. Know about him. Villalobos looks good. Torrey Weeks. We'll cancel there. Scout prospect 1 last time. The boys are heating up a little bit here. Let's go for recommended. No. Actually, yeah, maybe recommended would be good. Anyone here? No. No, that's not actually recommended then. Let's go top 100 team rank, but let's go backwards. Guys who might have high potential. Like this guy, Randy Rose. 68-98 potential, maybe. Let's do those guys. Guys who have high potential. Greg John. Guys who are potentially high potential guys. 65-99, Joe Miller. Yeah, there you go. That's the type of guy that I want to have scouted. Okay. Let's scout him. Okay, so 3-0 loss, 9-3 loss, 12-4 loss. Win, win, win. Thank you. All-Star Futures game. There you go. 7-3 win. Today is the draft. All right, let's do it. Let's add some prospects to our thing. Charlie McCall, we'll add him to the queue. Esposito, add him to the queue. Cordero, Weeks. Rosario, no. Villalobos, yes. Duncan Rodriguez. Donald Burrs. No, alright, let's just go to top 100 team rank. Going backwards. Who are the guys we just scouted? Hugo Leroy. Not as high. Joe Miller might actually have that high potential, so may as well add him to the queue. Who was the other guy that we had scouted? Was it, yeah, this guy, Randy Rose. 74-95. Alright, we'll add him to the queue. Arnold Estrella. Not the greatest potential there. Scouted, but not good potential. 63-85. 68-90. Okay. 73-95. Yes. Actually, Greg John, he was already there. Okay, let's just get to the draft here. Let's just get this over with. I said I wanted it to be a shorter stream, and the trades were killing us. Cubs, Brewers, and White Sox, the first two picks here. First pick to the Cubs, we see Ronald Uribe, 89-94 potential, 23 years old, so he's going to be ready to go like next season. Second pick. The Brewers take. Wish you could skip it though. It's good, but I wish you could skip it. Jose Rosario. We were looking at him at one point. Yep. And now the White Sox. White Sox will go ahead and draft Ryan Gonzalez, starting pitcher, highly ranked by the league. All right, so now let's go ahead and get to our pick. Let's see who goes by then. Send to next pick. A few of our guys in the queue went there. All right. Villalobos, I wanted him. Draft rank 94, but team rank 10. The Washington Nationals were high on him as well. I really wanted Leandro. All right, so with our first pick, here we go. We can take this. Charlie McCall is ranked #1 by our team, so I think we have to take him. 81-96 potential. There is this guy. I was a closing pitcher, that's why. This will be a good overall player. He's ranked #1 by the league, but it's because he's a closing pitcher. This would be a good pick. Even this guy here would be a good pick, Gilberto Esposito. But I think Charlie McCall, with him being #1 ranked by our scouts, 18 with A potential most likely, I think he's probably the guy that we go for here at this point. So Charlie McCall, welcome to Pittsburgh, buddy. Pleasure to have you. Let's keep on simming to the next pick. A few more guys go before our next pick. Okay. Now pick number 2 here at 58. We could get Matthew Cordero, 68-98 potential. Chet Egan, 67-89. Peter Chow. Eddie Santiago, he's interesting, 76-96 potential, but maybe we can get him at pick number 67, so add him to the draft queue. Greg John, we wanted Greg John as well. He's already in our draft queue. Giancarlo Asensio, no. Dominic Thomas might be a guy that we take at the end if he's still around. But we probably just go with our guy. Cordero's only 25% scouted, though. You know what? No, we're gonna go with someone that we have pinned and who we want to actually take. So let's go ahead and take Greg John. He's ranked 69th by the scouts, and here is pick number 58. Let's do it. Greg John's right fielder. We want to get right fielders, low overall but high potential. We'll see what happens. Greg John. Next pick. Most of these guys are still available at 67. Good. Cordero's even still here. Yeah, now let's take Cordero. Why not? Now we'll take him. And we'll see if he has any high potential to be impressed with. Some of our guys still available there. Here, now it's 76. Yeah, it's only a few picks later, actually. Looking at all prospects. Chet Egan, Peter Chow, we had seen them. Giancarlo Asensio, unranked. We can wait. Joe Gelman, we can wait. Randy Rose, 74-95. Yeah, let's take Randy Rose. Bang. I'm going a bit more quickly through this draft than I usually do, just because I want to get through it. 99, we have 4 more picks to make, so now is a time to take Peter Chow, I suppose. He's ranked 48th by the team. This is pick number 99. Peter Chow, welcome aboard. He's a lefty even. Good. Next pick, number 129, Giancarlo Asensio. Yeah. Probably one of the higher potential guys left. Why not? Giancarlo Asensio. Pick 159. One more pick after this one. These are just dart throws at this point. Eddie Frisch. 65 to 99 potential, perhaps. Why not? Let's take a flyer on him. And last pick, number 189. No. Just who has the highest potential. 94. Yeah. 94, we'll go for Christian Martin. There you go. All right. Draft is complete. We made it. Exit the draft. Okay. 9-8 loss. Beautiful. Keep active. Okay. Let's see. Home Run Derby. Let's see who's in it this year. This year, Franmil Reyes is in with his 25 home runs. That's great. He's the number 1 seed. Is that it? Wow. So Franmil Reyes is in. Sawinski, Hiura, Devers, Holiday, Verdugo, Mauricio, and Cedric Mullins. I'm not going to play it, though, this year, I don't think. Let's just keep on going. All-Star Game. AL defeats the NL. Today's the day to sign draft picks. All right, let's see. What happened here? 9-5 for the AL. Can I see what happened in the game? I can't. I would have wanted to see who made the All-Star team, but I don't really care as much as I usually do. Actually, I forgot to sign. I missed the day to sign draft picks. Okay, All-Star voting. Anybody in here for All-Star voting? Starting. I just want to see number 1. Anybody? Franmil Reyes, number 1 for right fielder at least. Okay. Sim the day. 7-4 win. Cedric Mullins had a home run derby. True, eh? Can't say he expected that. 2 games back of the Cardinals. Signed draft picks here. Let's see. He throws these guys in. This guy has 62% interest, 73% interest from Peter Chow. Can we sign you right away, Peter? With 72% interest. What do you say to 462K? Offer declined, of course. Cordero, no. Let's see. Charlie McCall, can we get you signed up right away? 2.37 million. Declined, of course. Chow, remove. Let's get, who needs more interest? Martin, even Eddie. All right, let's do that then. We'll come back in a moment. 7-5 loss, 8-6 win. Auto-utilize, 4-3 loss. Data sign draft picks. No, those are trade blocks. Sign draft picks. All right, Charlie, let's try you again, buddy. 2.48 million. Offer declined, of course. 54% interest. I want to know more about him as a prospect. So let's just keep going, actually. We have like 15 more days. Okay. Continue. 7-2 loss. 3-1 win. 10-5 win. We're above 500. That's a big win against the Cardinals. We're now only 1 game back of the Cardinals. 1 game back of the Cardinals. What do you want here? 2.6 million, Charlie? Come on. All right. Charlie McCall signs with the Pirates. One less guy we have to worry about. Thank you. Peter Chow. You're very interested, Peter. Come on. Come on, Peter. 6'10". There you go. Thank you, Peter Chow. Next up, who needs more interest? More interest from Martin, I suppose. And I want to get him more scouted as well as we go. Plus 15% scouted. Okay, good. So we have 12 more days. Let's keep on going. Another game here against the Cardinals. Okay, keep active. 2-1 loss. It's lagged for a second here. Come on. 5-3 win. Good. Let's go in and see this last game, maybe? No, we're going to see them again in a couple days. Keep active. 6-5 loss. Let's keep going. Come on. 7-6 loss. 6-3 win. 6-2 loss. Back to signing draft picks again. We have like 6 more days to do so. Matthew Cordero. I guess we know enough about him that we want to sign him now. Cordero, we have 3.82 million left. Offer declined, whatever. Eddie, he could have some good potential. Martin as well. Do we know enough about these guys? I want to know more about Giancarlo, maybe. Let's learn more about Giancarlo. It's going to be tight. These guys, nobody wants to sign out here. 11-1 win against the Cardinals, huge. Then a 6-2 loss. 6-5 win. We are 1.5 games back of the Cardinals. Can I get you now? Sign on Cordero. Come on. You're only 68 to 88 potential. I don't think you're that great. I don't think you're that great, buddy. The MLB suggests 1.03. I'm giving you 1.4. Come on, declined. So maybe you're gonna leave then. Maybe you're gonna. Maybe we won't even sign you. We drafted you and we won't even sign you. So remove you. Eddie can keep getting more interest a little bit, and we'll keep learning about him. Giancarlo Asensio, can I offer you a contract now? What do you say to this? All right, Giancarlo Asensio's on board. Cordero, forget you. Greg John and Randy Rose. Yeah, I want to keep getting them gaining a little bit of interest as we have 3 more days to do so. And then a 3-0 win. Big. That's huge. That's huge there against the Cardinals. So now we are only a half game back. All right, let's keep on going. Today's the trade deadline. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, do we want to make any moves here at the trade deadline? Here we go. Let's evaluate the lineup. Rojas is back to his former self, batting .304. Ian Happ's batting .280. Good. Franmil Reyes has come back down to earth from his 300-plus numbers, but .271 and 25 home runs is acceptable. Tristan Casas is still above 300. O'Neal Cruz, .279. Cabrian Hayes is down to an 83 overall for some reason. What? That's so odd. He's playing against righties and lefties. Why is he an 83? What? I wish I could see morale. Something about morale. Why is he upset? What's wrong? Why is everything down for Cabrian Hayes? What? Reynolds is batting .277. He's getting back to his former self. Grissom .279. Prada .263. Good. Rodriguez, Isbell, Tamar Johnson .287. Great. Tamar Johnson's in against lefties, correct? Yeah, he's there against lefties. So I guess let's get Tamar Johnson in the number 5 spot, maybe. Or even Reynolds back in the 5 spot and Johnson here in the 7. If Hayes, you want to be cold and down to an 83, then I'm not going to waste my time with you. Come on now. Vassy buddy, we're doing all right. We had a horrible start, and we're improving. Anybody that screams trade to you here at the deadline. Cabrian Hayes is not impressing me. Bench bat for sure. Ramirez is brutal. But, we do have Rodriguez, Isbell, and Johnson against righties. And Rodriguez, Cruz, Isbell against lefties. So I do think the bench bats are okay. Yes, Fassy, yes. We're getting started. If you're not in the Discord server yet, buddy, you got to go join it. And you have to react to the message in announcements. If you're in it, if you react to that message, I'll know to add you to the league. What about pitching? So Gary De Silva, a little bit cold right now. Cade Cavalli, okay, back down to earth. Edgar Hernandez, same. Everyone's around that 3.5 ERA. Hunter Brown, same thing. Quinn Priester, a little higher. Zach Wheeler, do we make Zach Wheeler a full-timer? I don't know. Brendan Malone. Enrique's not. Should we bring in Zach Wheeler and move Quinn Priester to long relief? I don't know. Perfect, no problem, Vassy. Go react to the message in announcements where I give details on it. Defensive replacement, right. Alzolay and Hernandez, Ramirez still looking very good. Schmidt and Batista, so. Yeah, do we maybe a relief pitcher? Relief pitching has been our downfall, right, in the past. Brennan Malone, he's renewable next year. Do we move somebody out to get another mid-relief guy? Because Clark Schmidt is struggling a little bit. Do we move out Clark Schmidt and get a different relief pitcher? Clark Schmidt, he's getting $7.3 million. I don't want to pay him $7.3 to be a bum. Hernandez is getting $3.1. He's doing okay. I want someone a little bit better than that. I know the innings are a little lower for Schmidt. From certain guys, but Hayes is far from impressing me, aside from that one bases clearing double that he had. Yeah, fully agree, Hobbsy. So if I were to say I want a relief pitcher, we have a lot of money in the budget, right? Yeah, we have a good amount of money, making like less than $10 million. Just a little thought experiment here. If we look at a relief pitcher, a relief pitcher who is making less than, let's say, 11, even if he's making $7 million, let's say like 15 million or less, and that's pretty much everybody. An overall minimum of 85. That gives us a lot of guys, right? Yeah, it's a lot of guys. Actually, not that many, but it's a lot of guys. Could we get somebody who's not on an expiring deal, maybe? What about someone making less than 10 million? Okay. Contract minimum, 2 years. Okay. Garrett Crochet, he was amazing in our Oakland A's franchise. It can't be a closer, though. It can't be someone who's a closer. That's why I'll put a cap on the overall. No team's going to trade their closer. No one's going to want to come be a relief guy. Max, let's say Max 88. Dylan Coleman. Okay, yeah, starting at guys like this, maybe. These guys, some of these guys are closers, and some of them aren't. Does not value defensive very high. That's true. Okay, so Dylan Coleman making not bad money. 5.53 ERA though. How about Brock Burke? That's a lot of money for Brock Burke. Lefty who seems to simulate quite well. Maybe Brock Burke from the Mets could be a guy for us. Brian Abreu, no. Can't be someone who's getting saves. Someone who's getting consistent saves, it wouldn't really make sense. Ron Marinaccio on the Yankees. A front-loaded contract that's going to be cheaper as the years go by, but he is 33. Yeah. Clark Schmidt. Trevor Steven. Not bad for Trevor Steven, actually. Trevor Steven seems to be pretty reliable. Because I don't want... A big name would cost value that we don't have. Like, Trevor Steven on the Rays is one thing. Let's say, for example, I want Brock Burke. And I offer them Clark Schmidt. Actually, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Brock Burke, eh? Last couple years, he's been limited innings, but very good. He'll be like a premier closer for us then. All right, so what if we do Clark Schmidt for Brock Burke straight up? It'll cost us a little bit more money, but we'll have someone that we're a little bit more confident in for the postseason. And I guess we just throw in anybody? Yeah, let's throw in Richie David. Great. C-rated guy. Unless we throw in DeAndre Greer. Yeah, I want a little bit more, eh? Hudson Head. There you go. Hudson Head. All right, so this is the trade, I think, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's other guys who are out there, but I don't want to belabor the point. I think we're going to go ahead and do it. Clark Schmidt and Hudson Head off to the Mets for Brock Burke. Welcome to the team, Brock. Welcome aboard to the pitching staff. Pitching rotation now. We'll go like this and like that. I just want to get Burke at the top. Yeah, there you go. Alzolay there. Hernandez here. Alzolay there. Okay. We have the submarine pitcher. Antonio Ramirez is a submarine pitcher, isn't he? We had made him a submarine pitcher, I believe. All right, so there we go. If we need to do stuff in the rotation, maybe Zach Wheeler becomes someone in the rotation for us. But there's our one move at the deadline as we pick up a relief pitcher. Clark Schmidt was not doing it. So here we go. Let's see our first game with that new-ish lineup. Still the same batting order against the 38 and 69 Kansas City Royals. Let's check them out. Here we go. Edgar Hernandez on the mound. Let's do it. Play ball. We'll definitely get that guy in a little bit. 4 runs for us. Beautiful. No, it didn't say he had potential. He has to play 20 innings or more. It just gives every pitcher it says that for. I'll show you, like even right here in the top right corner, it says he has to play 0 out of 20 games played as a position player. Every pitcher has that though. Yeah, we'll see Ramirez pitch eventually. All right, 2 runs there. Very good. Edgar Hernandez is looking good. I'll give him another inning. Good. I'll give you another mistake. Fly out, pop up, fly out. Good. Ramirez, another 1 run. Edgar Hernandez, you know what? I'm going to go to try and give you the complete game here. Strikeout, ground out, single, fielder's choice. Well done. Edgar Hernandez, well done as we win 7-1. Player of the game for him, 9 innings pitched, giving up 7 hits, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. Not a big strikeout night, but a solid game. And that puts us at the top of the NL Central. Let's keep this up, gentlemen. Let's keep this up. Let's auto-fix that. Deadline to sign draft picks. Today's the day for them. Sign draft picks. All right. If they don't want to sign, they don't sign. Goodbye. Eddie, do you want a ton of money, I guess? I'll give you... the MLB suggests $340K. 816K. What do you say? Declined. Goodbye. Goodbye, Eddie. Thank you for wasting our time. Cordero. Greg John. Greg John will give you... I have a ton of money to spend, so here, $1.47 million. Great. Greg John, we have a ton of money. Randy Rose. There you go. Ton of money there. And Matthew Cordero. You've been greedy, my friend. Max offer, there you go. Matthew Cordero. And Christian Martin. Max offer is $246K, and he'll probably decline that. Hey, he signed it. All right, great. All right, so we signed on most of the guys at least. Yeah, it is a weak division. We could do contract extensions right now. Gary DeSilva wants his big $35 million deal, eh? Yeah, we could afford it in theory. We could afford it. Could we go a little bit less? Yeah, we could. We could go less on Gary DeSilva, thankfully. Do we think about signing? Actually, he wants. Actually, okay, for 1 year. We could keep Gary at bay here. We could do 1 year, $22 million on Gary, and I don't see why not. If he's free agent eligible, I don't see why not. Yeah, let's do 1 year, $22 million. Instead of like 8 years, 35, let's at least push it off by a year. Let's go as low as we can go. 1 year, $21 million, perfect. 1 year, $21 million for Gary DeSilva. All right, Edgar Hernandez. He would be arbitration. We have a lot of years of arbitration left on him, eh? So let's do 2 years on Edgar Hernandez. Rotation, and we'll sign him for 2.5 per year. 2 years, $5 million, and he's happy. Okay, 2 years, $5 million on Edgar Hernandez. Very good. Tristan Cassis, we'd love to keep him on board. That may extend the window a little bit, but probably not for Ian Happ. Tristan Cassis, let's see. We can go 1 year for arbitration. Yeah, we'll keep 1 year. He's a star, but he's going to get his 5 whatever million. Don't worry about it, doggy. Slim just wants to talk. 1 year, $5 million on Tristan. He wants a longer contract. You're not going to get it. 1 year, 5.5. You're not going to get it. 1 year, $6 million. 1 year, 6.5. All right, fine. 2 years. No, but he's arbitration. He's free agent eligible. No, the reason I got to you was because I want the arbitration. 1 year, $8 million. All right, thank you. How much money does that leave us with? Not much. Eh? Ian Happ wants $14 million, $21 million for 1 year. Most of these other guys will take care of another day. Just want to get those big ones out of the way. So that's big. We get the big names out of the way for the contract talks. So next season, we have De Silva signed on, which is very good. Burke, maybe we can't afford. Maybe Grissom we can't afford. Maybe Hayes we can't afford. Maybe Isbell we can't afford. But I'm glad that we have a few more options available to us right now. Okay, so let's keep on simulating. Let's do it. 6-1 win, 5-3 loss, 7-6 win, 10-9 loss. These close losses were 58 and 55. View the draft picks now. All right, Charlie McCall has 94 potential. Charlie, great pitching prospect to throw in. There you go. And Swall talks back. 88 from Greg John, great. Cordero's nothing special. Randy Rose, 87. Chow, 81. Asensio, 76. Then Christian Martin, the dart throw at the end of the draft, 87 overall. B potential, but 47 overall, 21 years old. Probably just a trade value kind of guy. But this is very good, ladies and gentlemen. I like that for our picks. I won't go through the entire MLB. I'm just happy with our picks. Let's keep on going. Let's see it. Conrad auto-utilize. Let's get to anybody. Let's go see now let's just keep simming. Let's just sim. There. Win, loss, win. Zach Wheeler, keep him active. Loss, keep him active. Loss, win. Auto-utilize down to AA. Win, loss, win. There you go. All right, we're 68 and 60. We're 3 games up on the Cardinals. 68 and 60. We have life. Let's keep going towards September. Zach Wheeler, place him on the bench. Kershaw auto-utilize. Keep him on the 15-day. 7-1 loss there. Rotation, Wheeler's still there. Okay. De Silva's cold, but Cavalli, Hernandez, and Brown are all hot. Very good. Brock Burke, of course, his numbers have exploded since he's come to Pittsburgh. Man, the pitching. Ramirez, his numbers too. Antonio Ramirez had ridiculous numbers. Man, all the pitchers, none of the pitchers are really good. Oh, man, whatever. 5-2 win, 12-1 win, 1-0 win. Then there goes the pitching. 14-7 loss. 9-4 win, and last game for the deadline for the September call-ups here. All right, here September call-ups now. We have some spaces available to us. We are 72 and 63, 4 games up on the Cardinals. Thank you, Slim. 2 spots available from AA, or from AAA, excuse me. I think, yeah, Kenny Robinson is definitely one who's going to come up here. 83 overall. Let's get him in here. Maybe even going to play in the postseason. So Kenny Robinson will get his chance here in the MLB. And on top of that, maybe Paguro. No, batting 255. Conrad, we already have catchers, though. Maybe a pitcher, then. Just a pitcher. Who's our best pitcher in AAA? Franco? I don't know. Hold on, let's look at the numbers here. Pitching rotation in AAA. Who's our best pitcher down here? 2.95 ERA from Jonas Santana. And in relief, nothing great. Basil Burke, Francesco Ramos as well. Let's get Burke up here. Let's call it Basil Burke. Sorry. Roster. Basil. Welcome to the MLB, buddy. All right, there you go. Thank you, Slim. Okay, let's keep on going now that we are in September. Auto fix that. Great. Win. There you go. Good way to start it off. Keep him active. Another win. Then there's a loss. Win, loss. Brian Reynolds, keep him active. Win. Andy Rodriguez out 1 to 2 months. Wow. 10-day IL, and let's pause for a second. There are some nice wins. We're 80 and 64. We might even get more wins than last season at this point. Thanks, Slim. Appreciate it. That's it. 2 B Burks. That's funny, eh? So what we want to do is call up that Conrad guy, eh? Conrad. Let's call him up. Yeah, where is he? AAA? Yeah, Conrad's going to come up. We drafted him in like the first or second year, so he's finally going to be making his MLB debut. Can we add him to the 40-man? Yes, we can. Steve, welcome. There you go. Yeah. So Steve will be backup catcher if need be for Parada, but Parada's always playing, so it's not a big deal. That's about it. And then Reynolds will come back when it's time. Isbell's been filling in. All right. He's probably back momentarily. Okay, 6-2 loss, 5-3 win. Reynolds, place him on the bench. And Reynolds will come back at... Where was he playing? Probably where Isbell was, eh? In center field? Yeah, it must be that. Isbell. Now he's back from injury as well. So Isbell... I would want to put Isbell in the lineup too. Kenny Robinson, did he get an at-bat yet? Ooh, he's batting 600? Wow, that's crazy. Ramirez might not be staying here next season at this rate. Isbell out for Reynolds. Okay. So, yeah, Rojas is getting a bit cold. Happ is back to batting 300. Good. Cruz is good. Reynolds, Grissom. Parada's hot. So, yeah, Robinson has to stay as a bench guy, unfortunately, but he is looking very good. Ramirez, meanwhile, we'll send him down and call up G-Man for the postseason at this rate. All right, let's keep going. 3-1 loss, 7-3 loss, of course, against the almighty Mets. 3 consecutive losses there. Then we win against the Reds. There we go. Win, loss. Rodriguez, give him on the 10-day. Win, loss. We're so-so. Last season, we were 86 and 76. Let's see if we can try and improve on that. Big 14-2 win. 8-0 loss. AAA, we won the division down there. That's good. And AA, we missed the postseason. All right. 5 games left in the season. I would love to get just 2 or 3 wins out of 5 here. Let's go. 8-3 win. 6-2 win. And then we got eliminated right away in AA in 1 game. 86 and 72. We at least matched last season's win totals. 3-0 loss. 8-6 loss. Will we have an identical record as last season? Let's find out. Yeah, 86 and 76 was the record. So actually we have 1 more game after this one. There's a win. Fantastic. 87 and 74. Let's see if we can finish with 88 wins, though, as we are 5 games up on the Cardinals. We finished strong. Let's go with our last game of the season here against the Cubs. Let's try and get 88 wins. The Cubs have nothing to play for but pride. So here at PNC Park, Cavalli's going to be in. I'm going to take Cassis out. He's the most tired out of everybody. Cassis will come out for Robinson, who I want to see more from. Can I change defensive positions? Yes. So Robinson, actually, you know what? You'll play first, buddy. Why not? You'll play first. Unless Rojas plays first. Higher fielding. No, Robinson can play first. And we'll swap him with Grissom there. I know, it's crazy how they do it. Anybody else we want to get in here for energy reasons? Isbell maybe in the outfield. Reynolds Reynolds is tired though. He's old now. And Prado will come out for Conrad. All right, this will be our lineup for the last game of the season. There we go. No, skip. Thank you. Here we go. First inning, no runs despite the 3 hits. Very good. 4 runs for the Cubs. Beautiful. We get 2 runs though. All right, we have life. Cavalli's getting tired. I'm pulling him after 3 innings. I'm not going to have him go to the dogs here. Enriquez, let's see what you got, buddy. Pop up, fly out. All right, 4th inning. We got 3 runs. Love to see it. Let's do 1 more inning for Enriquez. There you go. Good job. Walk, double. Oh, hold on, pitching change. Tamar Johnson's 2 for 2 on the day. 3-run home run! And Conrad's 2 for 2 on the day. He walks. Robinson's 2 for 2. Johnson's 3 for 3. Conrad's 2 for 2. Hayes is on first. Fielder's choice. Pop up. 1 run scores on the double from Happ. Reyes flies out. Wow, from down 4-0 to up 9-4. All right, let's just get some other pitchers in here, getting some experience. Basil Burke, let's see you, buddy. Ground out, single, walk, fly out, strikeout. Good. Bottom of the inning, let's go through it there. There you go. Ground out, single, strikeout, walk. Let's just end it off here with Alzolay. Let's go for the big Burke. Brock Burke. Brock gets the flyout. All right. So Robinson's 3 for 3. Johnson's 3 for 3. Crazy. Rojas now. Strikeout. Half pop up. Reyes strikeout. Big Burke strikeout. Ground out. Ground out. Well done. Grissom. Let's say he's 2 for 4 on the day. Let's get a pinch hit for Grissom. Let's bring in. Let's bring in Cruz. Why not? Just 1 hit from Cruz. Flies out. All right. Isbell singles. Robinson 3 for 3 on the day, double play. All right, 9th inning now. Let's just give 1 last inning to our closer, Felix Bautista. Didn't throw as many innings as I thought, but no. As last season I was thinking. Oh, that's true. Might as well go watch the submarine. Yeah, we'll go in for the last batter. How about that? Since we're up 9-4, would this be a save? Up by 4? Let's see. Hold on. Let's go. Strikeout, fly out. And then, I can't even change pitcher. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to go see the Submariner. We can't. All right, strikeout. Well done. Good little ending there from Bautista, and we win 9-4. Tamar Johnson, player of the game, 3 for 3 with a home run. I could have walked him. I'm sorry. I guarantee we will see the Submarine pitcher during the postseason. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we end 88-74. In the end, it's somehow an improvement on last season after we were struggling so much. And, of course, we will be facing our good friends, the Cardinals, in the Wild Card Series. We're yet to face them in the postseason. I don't believe we have, eh? Yeah, we really turned it around. No. So, the last 3 times we've been in the Wild Card, we lost in 2 games to the Phillies, in 3 games to the Phillies, and won in 3 games most recently. Last year, we won in 3 games against the Mets. So let's see if we can improve on anything in 2029. We'll be facing the Cardinals, and the winner would go on to face the Mets. Yeah, no, 88-74 is not that bad of a record. So let's check it out. League leaders in the end. Let's see what we have. Batting average, Grissom was our best at 303. Hits, Ian Happ at 194. He really turned it around as well. Yeah, it wasn't a terrible year, all things considered. Happ, a bit of a step down from his usual pace, but still 33 home runs. Night Addy, thanks for being here. Ian Happ still looked good. Rojas still the magician, the magic man. I don't know how he does it. Mr. 300, Josh Rojas. All right, at bats, don't care about that. Doubles, Rojas with 42. Triples, home runs, Reyes and Happ with 34 and 33 respectively. Even Rojas with 32. Wow, new career high for Rojas. 32 home runs. That's crazy. Used to being in the 20s. Wow. He still got it. RBI, Ian Happ with 110. Runs, Happ led the MLB in runs. Wow, what a turnaround from Ian Happ. And Josh Rojas was second in the MLB as well. Well done, gentlemen. Stolen bases, Rojas with 18. He does it all. This guy's the MVP. He's the MVP. Base on balls. We have a lot of Pirates up here with Rojas, Reyes, and Casas 2, 3, 4. And then Reynolds and Happ there tied for 6th. That's crazy. Wow. On-base percentage, Rojas 394, Casas 392, Hap down there as well. Slugging percentage, Hap 540, Rojas 526. OPS, Rojas 920 and Hap 919. Wins, we weren't up there for the wins. Losses, Cavalli tied for the second least losses with 5. Most saves, Bautista at 41. He was up there. Okay, good from Felix. ERA, we're not up there. Home runs allowed, Edgar Hernandez, some of the least allowed at 19. Shutouts, Hunter Brown with 3 shutouts. Same for Gary De Silva, tied with 3. Big Gary ended the year 3.6 ERA. How many quality starts? 22 quality starts, 5 complete games, 3 shutouts. Yeah, we'll look at the WAR as well later on. Not one of his better WAR years, but yeah. Okay. Strikeouts, 254 from Gary De Silva. Wow. By like 30 strikeouts. By like 30. No, not like 30. By 22 plus 4. By 26 strikeouts. Gary De Silva, the most in the MLB at 254. Is that a career high for him? Yes. Career high in strikeouts from Gary De Silva. Well done. Cavalli with 198. De Silva with 5 complete games, tied for the MLB lead. Innings pitched, De Silva just behind Urias on the Rockies. Walks allowed, De Silva down there at 45, some of the least amount. De Silva with a very low whip as well, third best in the NL. Pitching WAR, Edgar Hernandez, the third most valuable pitcher in... actually, Hernandez and De Silva... Actually, no, it's not tied. It's ranked. So, Edgar Hernandez, the third most valuable pitcher in the NL, and De Silva, the fourth most valuable pitcher in the NL. So, we have 2 of the top 4 most valuable pitchers, yet we still have such struggles in the pitching. Batting WAR, Ian Happ at 7.4, second in the MLB. There's Alejandro Kirk. Second in the MLB and first in the NL for the most valuable batter. Ian Happ, could that be an NL batting title? We'll see. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are the league leaders. If we just want to see the statistics, if we're looking at like WAR and stuff like that, our most valuable players this season. Most valuable player was Ian Happ. Casas 5.9, Rojas 5.4, tied with Reynolds actually. So you know what? We didn't move him, and it worked out. O'Neal Cruz 4.2, Parada 4.1 quietly. Hayes with a 4.0, Johnson 3.2, Grissom 3.1, Frenmel Reyes 2.8. Then it starts to really drop off. You know, Kenny Robinson had a higher WAR through what? How many at-bats? Through 24 at-bats than a lot of these players who played the whole year. Ramirez negative WAR. So I think for the postseason, Robinson has to stay in the lineup. 84 overall now. He has to stay. Can I hit the gritty? I've never tried, honestly. Now let's see the pitchers. Sorting by WAR for the pitchers. We see Hernandez and De Silva at 4.2. Cavalli 2.4. Hunter Brown in the end. His numbers weren't amazing. When you come to Pittsburgh, your numbers just get roughed up. Bautista 0.8. No negatives, thankfully, but Ramirez, Weiss is never even here. Did they call him up again? Oh, my goodness. I have to fix the postseason roster myself. I'll have to fix it. Let me guess. They called up Ryan Weiss for some reason, right? They love calling up Ryan Weiss. I don't know why they do this. I don't want Ryan Weiss and Basil Burke in my postseason lineup. They'll send down Brennan Malone, who played the whole season, but they'll keep everybody else up. So I'll take care of that myself off screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a night there. We found a way, and we'll get through the 2029 postseason, possibly our last postseason next week, Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern. Actually, next Thursday, NHL 24 is not out yet, is it? Yeah, we will actually, Choi will get called up, absolutely. But October 5th? Okay, yeah, 5th, so NHL 24 won't be out yet, yeah. Mark, thanks, buddy. Everybody, thank you for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow evening, the 29th, it's funny, it's both 2029. The 2029 NHL postseason with the Pittsburgh Penguins will be live here on the channel tomorrow, Friday evening, September 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you don't want to miss out that. That is going to be a blast. and then the week after we'll have the 2029 Pittsburgh Pirates postseason. So if you're watching after the fact, be sure to leave a like, leave any of your thoughts down here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description. I appreciate you taking the time to be with me here tonight. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a very happy Friday, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow and next week. I can make this perfect. Thank you, Doggy. Looking forward to it. Catch you all on the server. Everyone enjoy your evening, and we'll talk soon. Go Pirates, baby. Raise that Jolly Roger. We made it. Now I can't wait to see what we can do in the postseason. Good night, everybody.